Good morning, class. I am your teacher for today's discussion. And our topic for today is all about participants in volleyball. But before we start our formal discussion, let us have our class objective. Let me read our class objective. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to A. Know the participants in volleyball. B. Describe each component of participants in volleyball. And C. Organize the specific components of participants in volleyball. So now, let's start our formal discussion. Our topic for today, again, is all about participants in volleyball. There are three compositions in participants in volleyball, which are team leaders, and coaches. So, let us first discuss the team. So, team is a group of players forming one side in a competitive game or sport. Team is a players who are together in playing a game or sports. They are the competitors and participants. So the team consists of players, coach, and team captain, and medical staff. Team composition. Team composition are how many players will play in a one game. Team composition in volleyball is a team that consists of up to 12 players plus the coaching staff and medical staff. One of the players other than the libero is the team captain, who shall be indicated on the score sheet. Location of the team. Location of the teams, these are the players who are able to sit in their benches beside on court. Only the team composition members are permitted to sit on the bench during the match and to participate in official warm-up session. So during the match, the only team composition are permitted to sit on the benches beside the court. So who are those permitted to sit on the bench? Those are players, coach, and assistant coach. Next, players not in play may warm up without balls as following. During play, in the warm-up areas during timeouts and technical timeouts. In the free zone behind their court. During set intervals, players may warm up using balls with their own free zone. During the extended intervals between set 2 and set 3, players may use their own court as well. So, every timeout, the other players should take their warm-ups as part of the game. The equipment of volleyball. This equipment considered as the jersey, short, socks, and the sport shoes. During the play, the players should wear this attire as considered to a player, which are jersey, shorts, socks, and the sports shoes. It is also considered the color of the shoes, jersey, and socks. The shoes must be light and pliable with rubber and composite soles without heels. Next, player jersey must be numbered 1 to 20. Again, players' jerseys must be numbered 1 to 20. The number must be placed on the jersey at the center of the front and the back. The color of the brightness of the number must contrast with the color and the brightness of the jerseys. The number must be minimum of 15 cm in the height of the chest and the minimum of 20 cm in the height of the back. So, the color of the number must be separate on the color of the jersey to be visible by the panels. Next, the stripe forming the numbers shall be a minimum of 2 cm in width. The team captain must have on his or her jersey a stripe of 8 by 2 cm underlining the number on the chest. It is forbidden to wear uniform of the color different from that of the other players except the liberos and or without official numbers. So, each player must the same jersey except the libero because libero is have different jersey to consider as a libero. Change of equipment. Change of equipments are the players who need to change or substitute to another player. Also, it considered in changing new uniform and are the same of your teammates. Change your equipment is the first referee may authorize one or more players to play barefoot, to change wet and damage. Uniform between set or after substitution, provided that the color, design, and the number of the new uniform are the same. To play in training suit in cold weather, provided that they are of the same color and design for a whole team, and numbered according to rule. So they can change their their uniform in every substitution or every timeout. What are those forbidden objects in volleyball? Forbidden object, it is forbidden to wear objects which may cause injury or give an artificial advantage to the players. Players may wear glasses or lenses at their own risk. Compression pads, padded injury protection devices may be worn for protection or support. So in every game, players should wear glasses or lenses to prevent any harm to their eyes, and they need to use compression pads to support to the knees and to prevent the injury. Next composition is team leaders. Team leader are both team captain and the coach in a one team. They are the one who has responsible for the conduct and discipline their team members. So in every game, so there are two team leaders in a team composition, which are the team leader and the team captain. They are both who have responsible to conduct and discipline on their team members. Team leader is a person who provides guidance, instruction, direction, and leadership to a group of individuals for the purpose of achieving a key result of group of aligned result. Next, captain. What is the captain? Captain is a person who will stand with the referees and other team before the match and do the coin toss to see which team serves and which team chooses the side of the court they want to start on. Captain is the prior to the match. The team captain signs the score sheet and represents his or her team in the loss. During the match and while on the court, the team captain is the game captain. Again, during the match, the team captain is the game captain. When the team captain is not on the court, the coach or the team captain must assign another player on the court but not the libero to assume the role of the game captain. This captain maintains his or her responsibilities until he or she is substituted or the team captain returns to play or the set ends. When the ball is out of play, only the game captain is authorized to speak to the referees. So if there is any complication or if there any conflict to the game, so the only one who have an authorized to speak the referee is the only game captain. So to ask for an explanation on the application or interpretation of the rules, and also to submit the request of questions of his or her teammates. If the game captain does not agree with the explanation of the first referee, he or she may choose to protest against such decision and immediately indicates to the first referee that he or she reserved the right to record an official protest on the score sheet at the end of the match. How to ask authorization in a game? A. To change all of parts of the equipment. B. To verify the position of the teams. And C. To check the floor and the net and the ball off, etc. In every game, there is a lot of questions or there is a lot of preparation to prepare for before the game to clear the game and to prevent the harm or any injuries to the players. Next, in the absence of the coach to request timeouts and substitution, at the end of the match, the team captain thanks the referees and signs the score sheet to ratify this result. May, when it has been notified in due time to the first referee, confirm and record on the score sheet on official protests regarding the referee's application or interpretation of the returns of the rules. Okay, the last composition is the coach. What is the coach? Coach conducts the plays of his or her team from outside the playing court. He or she selects the starting lineups, the substitutes, and takes time out. In this function, his or her contacting official in the second referee. Prior to the match, the coach record or check the names and numbers of his or her players on the score sheet team's roster and then sign it. During the match, the coach, prior to each set, gives the second referee or the scorer the line-up sheets duly filled in and signed. It requires timeouts and substitution may as well as other team member. Give instruction to the players on the court. The coach may give this instruction while standing or walking within the free zone in front of his or her team's bench, from the extension of the attacking lineup to warm-up area without disturbing or delaying the match. Next is assistant coach. What is the purpose of assistant coach class? Assistant coach is sit on the team bench but has no right to interfere in the match. Should the coach have to leave his or her team for any reason including sanction, but including entering the court as a player, an assistant coach may assume the coach function for the duration of the absence, once confirmed to the referee by the game captain. So the assistant coach can interfere the game when the coach, the original coach, cannot attend or make his absence on the match. So that's all for today, class. Did you understand about the participants in volleyball? Okay, very good. Now let's start and prepare for our activity.